Good morning, dear children. I am your social science teacher in Vittal Matriculation School. Today is Thursday. We already see a social science class, right? Okay, students, those who are not having book, come and pay your amount, school fees, and get a book from school. Today we are continue our lesson, our first unit of history, social science, Vijayanagar and Bombani kingdoms. Are you ready to learn? Yes. Shall we have a fast recall of this lesson? Are you ready? Akash, are you ready? Amravati, you write a homework or not? Yes. Okay, students, you are good students. You are take a book and read regularly. Whatever I taught your previous class, you write in your note. The important points should enter in your notebook. That twice it help to you the after period of after period of your classes. It also help to you study for your exam also. Let me recall the points. Okay. In 14th century, the political conditions of India, new kingdoms in south, okay, were emerged. In Muhammad bin Tughlaq, who is Muhammad bin Tughlaq? Who is a he is a founder and he was what independent state. He created a Muslim king. He is a Muslim king and he created many new independent state. Okay, there is a two great kingdom I taught a previous class. What are they? Yes, Vijayanagar and Gulbarga or Bamani. Vijayanagar and Bamani kingdom. The Bamani is otherwise called Gulbarga kingdoms. Okay, in Bamani kingdom were spreaded into where which states? Maharashtra and overly partly spreaded into Karnataka also. It was ruled by 18 monarchs in 180 years. Early 16th century, what will happen? Yes, five. This were five splitted area that called was Bijapur, Ahmedabad, Golconda, Bidar and Berar, right? The state of Vijayanagar was flourished in 200 years, okay, nearly 200 years. But Bahmani was ruled what? Only 180 years. Then Vijayanagar wealth was splitted by taken by what Muslim Deccan kingdoms. In 1565, the Battle of Talakota, finally the Vijayanagar was defeated by Muslim Deccan kings. Okay. Next we saw what foundation of Vijayanagar. No, in foundation of Vijayanagar, Vijayanagar was otherwise called what? City of Victory. I already taught. Established in southern Karnataka. The two brothers were named called what? Harihara and Bukka. And the head of Saivat Singeri Mattu what? Who? Vidyaranya. He would rescue the country Vijayanagar from what? Muslim Decans. So the after we called Vidyanagara and after we called what? Vijayanagara. So the it was have a five what dynasties? Sorry, four dynasties. The four dynasties name called what? Sangama, Saluva, Tuluva, Aravidu. These are the two brothers. And the fertile regions are what? What are they? Krishna and Tungabhadra and Krishna and Godavari. And the Vijayanagar, Bahmani and Odisha were conflict. That time the Harihara and Bukka would what? Superior pose in Bahmani Sultanate and established the Vijayanagara. And Kumara Kampana's wife, what she does? Yes, she write what? Madhura Vijayam about the poem of Vijayanagar Empire. Up to this, we will start the previous class. Let we continue into this class. Okay, end of Sangama dynasty. End of Sangama dynasty what? When King Bukka died, he had left behind a large territory to his son Harihara II to rule. Harihara II's impressive achievement was securing Belgaum and Goa from the Bahmani kingdom. Harihara's son Devaraya I defeated Gajapati kings of Odisha. His successor Devaraya II was the greatest ruler of Sangama dynasty. He began the practice of recruiting Muslim fighters to serve him and to train him in the new methods of warfare. What does this say? Means King Bukka died. He left a large number of territory to his what? Son Harihara II. Okay. Then Harihara II was achievement securing a Balgam and Goa in Bahmani kingdoms. Okay, in which kingdom? Bahmani kingdom. And Harikara's son name called Devaraya I, and he defeated the what? Gajapati kings of Odisha. Okay, then his successor as a Sangama dynasty. Okay, and he also practices what? And he began to give a practices to Muslim fighters to serve and train what? New methods of warfare. வார் செய்யறதுக்கான டெக்னிக்ஸ்லாம் வந்து முஸ்லீம் ஃபைட்டர்ஸ்க்கு சொல்லி கொடுக்க ஆரம்பித்தாங்க. ஓகே, யார்? தேவராயா II. ஓகே, next we see the topic of rise of Saluva dynasty. The Sangama dynasty is over up to this topic. Then we start what? Rise of Saluva dynasty. After Devaraya II, the Vijayanagar empire went through a crisis. The able commander of the Vijayanagar army, Saluva Narasimha, making use of situation, declared himself the emperor after murdering the last ruler of Sangama dynasty, Virupaksha Raya II. But the Saluva dynasty founded by Saluva Narasimha came to an end with this death. When Naras Nayaka, his able general, seized power, it ushered in the Tuluva dynasty. What will happen in rise of Saluva dynasty means after the Devaraya II, whether the Devaraya II ruled in Sangama, no, then after he dead, okay, after his Vijayanagar empire through his crisis, after him Vijayanagar was very crisis, கொஞ்சம் சலசலப்பாக இருந்துச்சு. the able commander, ஒரு நல்ல கமாண்டராக இருந்தவர் யார் அப்படின்னா சலுவா நரசிம்மா. தேவராயா II has died. தேவராயா II இறந்ததுக்கப்புறம் சலுவா நரசிம்மா இஸ் டிக்ளேர்டு ஹிம்செல்ஃப், அவங்க தானாகவே சொல்லிக்கிட்டாங்க அவங்க தான் கிங்குன்னு. யார்? சலுவா நரசிம்மா டிக்ளேர்டு ஹிம்செல்ஃப் அஸ் அ கிங் எம்பரர் இன் சங்கமா டைனாசிட்டி. ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் Saluva dynasty founded in Saluva Narasimha. Saluva dynasty was founded what? Saluva Narasimha. Okay, then it came to end because of his death. Saluva Narasimha death, that the dynasty was came to end. And after, when Naras Nayaka seized the power and he ruled the Tuluva dynasty. At last Saras Nayaka is a what? Ruled the Tuluva dynasty. Okay, the next topic is Krishna Devaraya. Krishna Devaraya, who reigned for 20 years, was the most illustrious rulers of Tuluva dynasty. His first step after ascending through the throne was bring under control the independent chieftains in the Tungabhadra river basin. After succeeding in this effort, his next main target was Gulbarga. He 20 years ruled Krishnadevaraya and he under the control of Tungabhadra river, and he controlled the all chieftains, independent chieftains under the Tungabhadra river, and is succeeding the effort. And also his main target is Gulbarga. And the Bahmani Sultan Muhammad Shah had been overthrown and kept in imprisonment by his minister. One of the Muslim king called Muhammad Shah, he overthrown and imprisoned by his own minister itself. That time Krishnadevaraya helped him to free and restore the kingdom of Muhammad Shah. Similarly, he forced a war and Pratapaputra, the Gajapati ruler of Odisha, the Pratapaputra negotiated for peace and offered to marry of his daughter to him. That time Krishnadevaraya want to what? Take a war against Pratapaputra. Pratapaputra is called a Gajapati ruler of Odisha, but Pratapaputra negotiated the war and he what? He want a peace and offer his daughter to marry by Krishnadevaraya. Okay, accepting the offer, Krishnadevaraya returned the territory he has conquered from Pratapaputra. Krishnadevaraya, with the assistance of the Portuguese gunners, could easily defeat the Sultan of Golconda and subsequently take over Raichur from the rule of Bajapur. Okay, Then Krishnadeva accepting the peace, okay, accepting peace of Pratapaputra, okay, and also he what? He accompanied with the Portuguese gunners and defeated the what? Sultan of Golconda. He defeated whom? Sultan of Golconda, and subsequently take over Raichur, and also he was take over the Raichur, the ruler of Bijapur also. He is the king of Krishna Deva Raya. Okay, this is a picture of Krishna Deva Raya, a great builder. Krishna Deva Raya is known for as what? The great builder. Krishna Deva Raya built huge irrigation tanks and reservoirs for harvesting rainwater. Krishna Deva built more huge harvesting rainwater. We also know about rainwater harvesting. No, மழைநீர் சேமிப்பதற்காக தொட்டிகள் கட்டப்பட்டது. He built the famous temples of Krishna Swami, Hazara Ramaswamy and Vittala Swami in capital city of Hampi. He also built more temples in his period, like the temples names in Kriswana Swami, Hazara Ramaswamy and Vittala Swami. Okay, in capital, where we built means city of Hampi. Okay, he distributed the wealth he gained in wars and all major temples of South India, purpose of constructing temple gateways Gopura and Raya Gopuram in his honor. Laterly, he bought many what wealth, no, from war against many countries, no, that wealth should shared to the major temples of South India, because he gave the purpose to give means constructing the temple gopuras, okay, gateway gopuras, that while meantime that called laterly Raya Gopuram, because Krishna Deva Raya means, no, so they called what, the some of the people called in that period means Raja Gopuram for his honor, okay, to his honor they are called a Raya Gopuram that time. This is the Vittala Swami, this is Vittala Swami temple, okay. Okay, next one. He recruited a large army and built many strong forts. He imported large number of horses from Arabia and Iran, which came in ships Vijayanagar ports on the west coast. He has good friendly relationship with the Portuguese and Arabian traders, which increased the empire's income through customs. He also what? He also have a great army and built strong forts, okay, in his period, and he also large number of horses which was bought from where? Arabia and Iran, okay, large number of horses he has, okay, where from means Arabia and Iran. It came through from ships only, in where? Vijayanagar forts, okay, wow. Next, and he also had a good friendly relationship with whom means Portuguese, okay, Portuguese and Arabian traders, and he has a income from the customs means சுங்க வரிகள் சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா, அந்த மாதிரி வரிகள்லாம் வந்து இவருக்கு வந்து நிறையா ஏற்பட்டுச்சு, கொடுத்தாங்க நிறையா பேர், இன்கம் வந்து நிறையா ஆகுச்சு, okay, because of what? Portuguese and Arabian traders, he has a growth of customs. Okay children, this para I will end to this section of this lesson. So you must what? Read what topics means end of Sangama dynasty, rise of Saluva dynasty, Krishnadeva Raya, and a great builder. Up to this you study and note the important point in your book, and also write the main points in your note, okay, and also you send the homework through the school WhatsApp group. Okay children, I hope you clear about this history of Krishna Deva Raya up to this. We will continue our next class, okay. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.